What's up, guys? How's it going? Steven here. I want to talk to y'all today about some weird stuff that popped up in the news. I saw it on the front page of Drudge Report. It got my attention. It was really strange. Here it is. Let me show you real quick. It was also on the New York Post. It was on a bunch of major outlets. CIA once secretly implanted mind control devices in dogs' brains. Yeah, that's fucking right. They had remote control dogs, the CIA. You know, that's scary, man. According to this article, this was back in 1963. They implanted a device inside 6 canine skulls and guided them through an open field. This is according to some declassified government records that came out. It says the pooches could be made to run, turn, and stop as scientists zapped the reward center of the brains with electrical currents. This is according to CIA papers, which were published in 1965. So the actual experiment happened in 1963. They were fucking coming out with remote control dogs in 1963. Can you imagine the shit they can do now? You know, the goal of this experiment was not to have remote control dogs. Okay, this was practice for them, so they can move on. I mean, let's be honest, to fucking remote control people. We know that's what it is. Now, 1963, I mean, this is, how many years ago? That's over 50 years ago. Have they succeeded? I wonder. Is there a fucking remote control person out there? Is there a person that has been controlled by the government? It sounds crazy, but this article is crazy. This article apparently, okay, let me open this back up. Okay, it says the experiment was part of the notorious MKUltra project, in which the CIA fed humans psychotropic drugs and shocked them to learn about mind control. Okay, I'm sure you guys have heard something about MKUltra before. There's lots of crazy videos on it on YouTube. You can find tons of information online. Really weird stuff you would never think to be true at all. And you know, this is, I'm sure we're going to learn even more as more declassified stuff comes out. This is crazy, guys. This is, these dogs got fucked up. I'm sure they died in the process. You can actually pull up, like, pictures and diagrams of where they, drilled here, implanted this here, shocked them there. I'll try to find a picture of it and put it somewhere in here in this video. But crazy stuff. Man, we're in 2018 right now, about to be 2019. Can't imagine what other kinds of shit they have. I mean, how many individuals are doing stuff maybe against their will? I'm sure there's heinous and crazy, just really gnarly stuff that has been done by these organizations that we don't know about, and I don't know if we ever will be. Seems like things always come out eventually, but what about the things that don't come out? What about the things that we don't hear about? And, I mean, when you see stuff like this, it's like something out of a book, man. It's not something... Honestly, that's not something somebody would think is possible right now. Okay? Because that's essentially what it was, a remote control dog. And this was back in 1963. So just think about that for a little bit, folks. That's crazy stuff, gnarly stuff, really weird, man. It's a weird world we live in. Peace out, guys.